Today's topic is MLM or MLM. All right, so most people know I did MLM. We should just be real clear about it. Multi-level marketing, network marketing, friendship marketing, relationship marketing, however you want to call it. Euphemisms aside, it's just a direct way for goods and services to be exchanged. No middleman, no retail store, and at its core, it's very simple. It's based on simple concepts. And I'm just going to share my experience because most people are going to be approached with this as a unique job opportunity. Many already have, and it's going to sound tempting working from home. So I'll tell you the ups and downs about it, the pros and cons, just from my experience. You want to know my experience? I'll go into that another time. First of all, though, the main question is it legit and can you make money? You can make money, and it is legit. There's cash flow. It works, and it's legal. The question is if you want to make money this way or not. And what I hate are the tactics that some network marketers use, and I'll get into that later too. If you're driven and you got the entrepreneurial spirit, then it is a way to succeed. You can make money. No questions about it. Secondly, it can be pretty fun. I had a lot of good times when I actually had a team, and it was more, the fun came more from getting together with people and having that face-to-face interaction with people that I liked, as opposed to the fun coming from the network marketing opportunity itself. It was fun when we invited new members on board and we made money together. Be like, woohoo, got a paycheck. But what I most enjoyed was going to eat afterward, going on a road trip, staying together. It's just fun being around, it's friendly. We're social beings, social animals by our nature. Thirdly, these companies usually have a really good product, which lends to the direct side of the marketing. It's easy to show someone. Be like, oh, you want to lose weight? I got something that guarantees you'll lose weight. Or, you have pimples? I got something for that. Makeup. No, or face cream. People love that face cream, man. So, as good as these products are, it seems like a lot of groups, little teams, they focus, or even big teams, they focus more on recruitment than on customer acquisition. And if the product was really good, you should be able to acquire and retain a lot of customers, as opposed to having the majority of your customers being retained as distributors themselves, if that makes any sense. And it does make sense, trust me. So if you're looking for a network marketing opportunity, you want to make sure the distributor to customer ratio is sound. If you have one distributor and 6 customers, that makes sense. You should have people who want to enjoy the benefits of the product without being a promoter themselves. But if you have like a 1-to-1 ratio, you have one customer, how come no one likes this product? And how come you're recruiting everyone? It doesn't make any sense. Well, I guess it makes dollars. Anyways, what I don't like, though, is the idea of recruitment and prospecting my own friends. It just wasn't fun. It makes sense as a business model, but as a relationship model, it doesn't seem very genuine to me most of the time. It's like, hey, sup? How you doing? Cool. Come to this meeting. It's bogus, I'd rather just get together with friends and find out what they're up to and just being more genuine about it instead of having some sort of motive, So having said that, it was probably my biggest mistake to do MLM in 2012. No offense to anyone who's doing it, but for me personally, I should have just focused my energy on my own plate. And not to say I regret it either, because I did learn a lot. I learned a lot about business. I learned a lot about people. And it's good people involved. It's not all bad. But it's definitely not the best thing for me to be doing at my station in life. So if I was old or older and my friends understood the idea of multiple streams of income and a few $100s just wasn't a big deal, then hell yeah, I'd do it. Economically, it makes sense. You're going to make money. At least a little. They have a system for it. But considering where I am, I definitely have to focus on my own ish, and not on promoting someone else. That's essentially it. Now, a lot of people think, Tom, you'd be great at network marketing. You're so positive and uplifting and high energy, and you could talk in front of people, and you could talk really fast, and you could dance and all this other shit. But let me tell you then, just because I'm good at other shit doesn't mean I'm automatically good at network marketing. In fact, from what I've seen, most of the people who are really, really good at network marketing got to that position because they weren't good at anything else. It doesn't mean it's a free ride either, because they had to grind as hard as hell to get on top. They just weren't good at anything else, so that's all they did. It's just like with anything, though. You have to grind if you want to get on top. Of course, I could be good at it too if I wanted to commit all my energy and focus into it, but I have a lot of other things going on. So that's not going to be my best option. Essentially, I was a terrible network marketer. My failure is no one's fault but myself. I was just terrible. I stayed up late, I avoided correspondences, my work ethic was inconsistent, and I didn't know how to close a sale on people who came to me expressing interest. They'd be like, hey, Tom, I need to lose weight, and I just can't even do it. So, but just because I couldn't do it doesn't mean it can't be done. Anyone could do it. I've seen the lamest people do it just because there's a system that they could learn. So anyone who's open to learning will be open to making money, you know? And they're probably just more disciplined than me. I just made my own mistakes, you know? And but looking back at it, I would do it again, just not right now. As for the MLM tactics that I was talking about earlier, here's just a few. They sound like, oh, we're making so much money right now. I'd hate for you to miss out. Come check this out. You know, it's the fear of loss. They're like, oh man, once I'm gone, you're gonna miss this opportunity. The whole fear of loss technique, you know. Or the time to join is now. The wave is coming. Do you want to be behind the wave or in front of the wave and catching all the residuals? You know, it's like it's also the urgency technique. Or so many people are joining, Mary joined, Johnny joined, and you know, such and such made money, you know. Everyone's doing it. You should just do it so you can make money with us. You know, that's the Jones effect. I learned this in sales. Or this one, and this is the one that kills. This tactic. Well, to be honest, we don't need you. You need us more than we need you. How long you want to stay broke for? You don't have X amount of dollars. How long do you want that to be the case? You know, just making people feel bad about their situation. You're like, damn, yeah, I do need to change my shit around. Yeah, but that's the indifference technique too. But we don't need you. Just be like, what? You know, the whole takeaway. You know, so those are some of the tactics I don't like. There are more, and just the main thing I want to say about that is don't judge network marketing based on a few network marketers who are bad at what they do. You know, you should just look at it as a whole. And there are some major success stories. That's the case. There are some failure stories. Straight up. So, moving on, I'm going to wrap up. I'm just going to make my formal apologies because you can't get out of MLM without having an apologies. So, I just have 3. The first one is to my friends and family that I reached out to and chatted with somewhat superficially in attempts to get you to see it. And most of you didn't see it, so you probably still don't get what I'm talking about, and most of you probably just got annoyed. And I want to encourage you not to judge it until you actually get a good grasp on it, seeing it yourself. Or just ask me questions, or ask someone who's done it for a while. But to my friends and family who I reached out to, let's actually kick it. Let's get together. Because the only reason I reached out to you in the first place was because I like you, I respect you, and I could see you as being successful. So my intentions were pure. I just wanted the best. You know, I wanted the best on my team. I wanted the best for the people that I know. You know, especially when I hear them complain about certain problems that they have, and if something I have can solve their problem or at least alleviate their problems, of course I'm going to approach someone about it. You know? And that's just my psychology about it. It's something that benefits people. And number 2, straight, huge apologies to my direct team. And if you're on my team, I let you down. I'm sorry. Hey, this is for Yao, Robert, Michelle, Jonah, Johnny, Christy, Vivi, me, Viv, Brian, Lennon, Kenny, Alex, Michael, Chris, Riverside crew. We had good times. We were doing good for a while, but I got talked out of it. And essentially, I broke the cohesion that we had as a team. It was starting to get shaky. And I wasn't the first one to stop. But when I stopped, I really felt like the team fell apart. And it was one of the hardest decisions I had to make to stop. But I couldn't go on promoting something that I didn't believe in anymore, especially when I saw more people struggling than thriving. And it was really painful for me. It was heartbreaking. And thirdly, apologies to my support team. And a lot of you are still in it. And I just want to thank you for the help, the mentorship, the support. You put a lot of faith in me. And you believe me, you saw me as more than what I actually was. And I learned a lot from you all. From Judy, Barb, Simon, Helen, me, John Wayne, Ian, Jay, you know, everyone except Julian Doan, who blocked me on Facebook. Speaking too much truth here. I can get into that later too. So, all in all, I've had about 3 attempts in direct and network marketing. Each time I got better, and each time I had fun. So I could detail those experiences in another time. But essentially what I want to say is, if you're driven, even a mistake is a detour on the way to success. True or not true? Oh, man, I learned so much from MLM. I learned so much from just about life, you know? And about your mentality being the main thing that creates your reality. When you change your mentality, you change your life, you know? So there's a lot that goes into it. It goes a lot deeper than just trying to make sales. That I can guarantee you. And most people who I know who got into it had some sort of a rewarding experience. For me, my reward was huge. It was major. So that's all I have to say for now. I can go on and on and on about this, and I probably will. So thank you for listening. And if you're considering doing some sort of company, or if someone's asking you questions about it, and you're thinking maybe, you know, come talk to me or come talk to someone else who's done it before, and we'll just give you some major perspective. We'll answer your questions and all that. Okay? Thank you, and have a good day. Bye.